Hi everyone! So for today's tutorial, I will be teaching you how to diffuse your natural curls. So I'm starting off with Twister, which is a curl primer by RandCo. So this is going to help keep your hair nice and moisturized before we put any other product over top. And I am distributing this evenly throughout the hair by taking it section by section. And as you can see, this is going on mids to ends. I'm not putting it on the roots. Next, I'm going to put in some Park Ave, which is also by RandCo. So I'm using a little bit more than a quarter size amount. I'm going to cocktail this with Jackpot by RandCo as well. So I'm using a quarter amount of Jackpot versus Park Ave. Jackpot has lots of hold, a little bit of, well, lots of grit as well, and Park Ave has lots of moisture with a light hold. So these two products mixed together are amazing. Even if you don't diffuse your hair and just let it air dry with your natural curls, these are my two favorite go-to products for curly hair, cocktailed together. And again, you want to make sure it goes on evenly, spread throughout the hair, put it in section by section, mix the two products together in your palms before putting it into your hair, just to ensure it is going to go on evenly. Then you want to scrunch the product into your hair. Now I'm using a blow dryer with a diffuser. I want to create lots of body at the roots. I don't want it to look flat at the roots, so I'm lifting my hair with my fingers, then placing the diffuser on my hair. And a good little tip for diffusing your hair is the less you touch it with your fingers, the less frizzy it will be. So you want to pick it up with your fingers, place it in the blow dryer, and let it dry for 10 to 15 seconds and then move on to the next section. You want to make sure you blow dry underneath as well, so I'm lifting the top and moving underneath at the nape as well. So now that the roots are dry, I'm moving down to the mids and ends. So I dried the roots to create lots of body, then moved on to the mids and ends. Now I am sectioning my hair with a section clip. I'm going to use a 1-inch curling iron and just curl sections of my hair. I'm not curling all of my hair. We've already diffused it, already have the product in there. So shapes there, we are just defining it with the curling iron. So for this, I usually tend to pick up the pieces that might seem a little frizzy and you want to smooth out, or pieces that might not have curled as much as the others. I always do pieces around the hairline just to give it a little bit of face framing. And I'm curling them in all different directions. So now I just brought down the top section. And again, just pieces. I'm starting at the root and wrapping the hair around the curling iron. This way it gives it a lot of bounce. I'm leaving the ends out when I'm curling it just to keep that undone beachy vibe to it. And you don't need to curl too many pieces. Maybe you'll need to curl a little bit more sometimes, maybe a little less at other times. Curly hair is different every single time you style it, so just play it by ear. Moving over to the other side. And as you can see, I'm not sectioning small sections. It's a big section where I'm just going to curl certain pieces. You don't need to spend so much time on this because the whole point is to be able to wear your hair as natural as possible. And again, curling pieces in all different directions. And this is where I am just fine-tuning it around the hairline to give it a little bit of structure. And all the sections are different sizes. Some might be smaller, some might be larger, all different directions. This is a really fun and easy way to style your hair without overthinking it. And as you all know, I'm growing out my fringe, so I'm just curling this section just how you would traditionally use a curling iron, just to smooth it out, not so much to create too much of a curl. And now I'm just shaking it out. You put your fingers in at the roots and just shake it out. You don't want to run your fingers through the ends of your hair because that will make it a little bit frizzy. So just at the roots and just shake it there. And here you have it, how to diffuse your natural curls. I hope you enjoyed, and you can subscribe below. Thank you.